exam. Right now we are presenting the math project. The objective of the math project are to develop the research of the students and to find the strengths and weaknesses of the students and to find the knowledge they have discovering in an issue. They have learned in an issue.
We had done 3 meetings. The purpose of the first one was to find out their strengths and weaknesses on mathematics. Secondly, by finding out their weaknesses, we can find ways to improve their abilities. We held the meeting on a virtual office or our WhatsApp group at 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. on Wednesday, 6th of December 2017. All of the members were present during the first meeting. In our second meeting, we set our objectives, one of them being to us regarding the students' weaknesses. In doing so, we will be able to analyze a way to improve the school system. Lastly, we will also manage to get to know what the teachers desire or need. We held our second meeting at 12:40 p.m. to 12:43 p.m. in the classroom. Our second meeting was attended by all of the members except for Syafiq, who was absent. Our last meeting's objectives were to try and attempt to make the presentation attractive. Other than that, we tried to interpret the data or information given to us. Lastly, we would give our conclusion to the project. The time was held. Our last meeting was on 2:20 p.m. to 2:30 p.m., which was on 19th of December 2017, or today, and it was done in the classroom. Everyone attended the meeting except for Syafiq, who was absent. That concludes our minutes of meeting.
In the math questionnaire, we listed a few questions for grade 10 and 11 to answer. 5 of the questions are to be answered based on their opinion, while the other questions are mathematical problems. We gave them questions on quadratic equations, linear equations, and linear inequality.
We interviewed 20 students, 10 from grade 10 and 10 from grade 11. Afterwards, we collected their results and came up with conclusions on their abilities to answer maths questions and their opinions on the school. 10 of the 20 students said that mathematics was not a difficult subject. 8 of them said that they found mathematics quite challenging. And 2 of them could not decide whether mathematics was hard or easy. As you can see in the first and the second graph, there were more grade 10s who could answer the questions that we gave to them. We also asked if IMAS had any weaknesses. 15 out of 20 students wrote down yes as their answer. And out of the 15, 9 of them said the school needed to improve their management. And 9 out of 15 is around 60%, which means 6 in 10 students said that IMAS needed to improve their management. Also, 5 of the 15 students had negative feedbacks about the school, which makes it a third. So in total, 1 of 3 students in IMAS had negative feedbacks about the school. Lastly, 3 of the 15 students said that the school needed better teachers and more subjects, such as subjects that boost your creativity and teaches teamwork. IMAS students should be more considerate of the school and their efforts. The school could also prioritize putting effort into managing and scheduling events and such better.
Is math a difficult subject?
Math is easy. It's all about logic. Students need to understand that once you are good in maths, eventually you will be good in any other subject. If they better practice their maths, it will help them in their real life.
Does IMAS have any weaknesses?
Yeah, of course. As an institution, there is always some weaknesses there and there. Mostly, I think the overcrowded classes and maybe some lack of equipment and coordination.
How can IMAS improve those weaknesses?
I guess invest more in infrastructure, getting more classes, and the student-teacher ratio should improve. Currently, I think the ratio is 1 teacher per 40 students, which is it's a lot load for the teachers, and it will affect the students' academics.
Does IMAS have complete school equipment? If no, what is it missing?
They have a lot of things provided. I mean, the infrastructure is good, the educational, but maybe some improvements are needed, such as what can we say, the board, the special board for the projector, and maybe a sound system inside classes. That is what is missing.
So, how can IMAS teachers improve their teaching methods? Like, what other equipments would they need?
Maybe I think using more visual effects in teaching, more videos, making the subjects more presentable for the students if they like it. Usually visual effects comes better with the students' understanding, and making sure the class is not boring, the lesson is not boring.
Okay, final question. How can IMAS provide a better environment for the students to learn in?
I think maybe include more activities in the class, providing the assistance for the teachers to do so. Activities in class, learning by doing is the best thing, best improvement to happen.
Thank you.
Thank you.